Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Wow. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for loving yourself, healing yourself, becoming enlightened, doing the work. Thank you. Thank you for just being here, being yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have so much gratitude for you, for just who you are, for you being here. Okay. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to help you on your journey. It's healing for you, it's healing for me. I'm grateful to serve. I'm grateful that we could work together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Nicole. Today's pick a card, we're going to talk about how do your ancestors view you? What do your ancestors think of you? How do they view you? What do they need to tell you about, yourself, your journey, messages from the ancestors on how they view you, how they view your journey. So, now, pile one, we have teach and share. Okay, pile two, go after your goals. Pile three, begin writing now. Okay. Timestamps will be linked below. Trust yourself. Choose the pile that you are guided to. If you feel called to choose more than one, that is fine too. There are no rules. Trust yourself. Thank you again for being here. I'm sending you so much love. I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile one. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here, pile one. I'm sending you so much love. I'm grateful that you are here, showing up for yourself, loving yourself, healing yourself. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this. Okay, teach and share. How do your ancestors view you? Your ancestors see you as a teacher. Your ancestors see you as someone that has a strong innate ability to teach, to guide, to help. Many of you, doesn't matter whatever you do for your career, you are a teacher or a leader within your career. Maybe you are both. You could be a teacher and a leader, but your ancestors see you as someone with a lot of knowledge, the ability to educate others, to enlighten others, to help others on their journey, or to, give advice, share wisdom, share knowledge. Some of you, you may have a special gift of working with the youth or children. Your ancestors just see you as a wise being. They see you as someone with a lot of wisdom. Many of you, your ancestors help you with your wisdom, help you with your level of knowledge. They definitely, many of you channel from your ancestors, or you channel knowledge and guidance and wisdom and advice to give to others from your ancestors. Okay, let's find out some more for pile one. And it's something about red here with your lineage. Red is important to your lineage. This may not be for everyone, but for some of you, your ancestors have a special connection with the color red. Okay, red helps you to manifest. Red brings abundance. Red brings hope. Red also brings healing. Okay, so red is significant here for your ancestors, for your lineage. Okay, we have Two of Cups, Ten of Wands. This says oppression. Son of Earth. So that's the Knight of Pentacles. Ten of, what is this? This is Ten of Swords. But that says repletion. We have Son of Water. So that's Knight of Cups. The Hermit. Seven of Wands. That's bravery. Four of Wands, perfection. And Queen of Swords. Okay. Many of you, How do your ancestors view you? Many of you have a mother or grandmother or great grandmother, or could be you have a strong connection with your maternal lineage, your mother's ancestors, okay? Your mother's ancestors really work very closely with you. Whether you realize this or not. I mean, you may be like you work with all your ancestors, but right now, when you view this reading, your your mother's ancestors are really trying to work with you, or they're really guiding you or helping you, okay? Um, they see you as someone that strives for perfection. Whether you subscribe, like perfection, that's an illusion, but they see you as someone that is very dedicated, very loyal, very about your craft, very consistent, reliable, determined. They see you as someone that loves love, and not only do you love love, but like you pour love into the things that you're doing, okay? Like you use love to create. You're a lover, okay? They see you as someone that, again, like you love for things to be done well, you love for things to look beautiful, or you love for things to um like, again, not perfection, but you like to do things well, you like to do things right, you like to do things in order, you like to show up well. Many of you love to dress well. Many of you, they see you as very creative. They see you as like a person that has this huge need and level of expression. You have a need to express yourself, and you express yourself in many different ways. And this is what they love about you. They love how you creatively express yourself, whether it's through your hair, your clothes, your words, your communication. Some of you, um, this is verbal communication. This is also written communication. There's just different ways that you express your creativity and express yourself. You have this determination and this rigorous nature of expression, to express freely. Okay, they love that you love freedom. They love the fact that you want to express yourself freely, and that you express yourself in different ways. And again, this goes back to them saying, like, you're so creative. Like, you don't just express yourself through oral language. Like, you express yourself through so many different ways, and they love that. And you are overcoming. They see you as a person, a warrior, or overcomer. Like, you've overcome oppression, you've overcome lack, you've overcome so many different things. Oppression is definitely sticking out. Many of you have had issues with people trying to stifle you, people trying to oppress you, people trying to force you to be a certain way. And you chose yourself, and you chose freedom. Okay. And they love how you are a knowledge seeker, a truth seeker, a truth speaker. You also will not be oppressed. You refuse to be oppressed. You refuse to be locked in a cage. You refuse to not have your freedom. Many of you, your ancestors really admire you. Okay, they have a lot of admiration for you because you're able to do things that they were not able to do. For many of you, they see you as a person that could use some more balance in terms of like work and play. Many of you, you love to work, or you love whatever it is you do for your career. And they want to remind you that you need time to replenish yourself, that you need time to take care of yourself, that you need a balance as well. I see that they feel like you are definitely, some of you are working on that. Like, you're working on creating more balance. You're working on enjoying life more. You're working on having that balance between work and your social life, okay? Doing things that gives you fulfillment and to make you happy. They see you as someone that's very brave. They see you as someone that goes after your dreams. Many of you, they feel like, you're a big dreamer. Like many of you, they're just really proud of you. They feel like, you are so inspirational to your ancestors. I know that this may sound strange, like, how can I be an inspiration? They're inspiring me. But it goes both ways. It's a reciprocal energy. It's like the infinity symbol. It's flowing. There's a flow of energy here. If you could just imagine the infinity symbol, like they pour into you, you pour into them. It's like, they're helping you and you help them. Like you help them to level up, because in the spiritual realm, there's a level up. There's like you continue to grow, you continue to expand. Even though you may not physically be on earth, in the spiritual realm, you're still growing, you're still learning, you're still expanding. So it's like you are helping your ancestors and your ancestors are helping you. Okay? Like you both are working together. Your ancestors, when you help them, they help you. They pull strings for you on this side, on the earth side, and you help them to look good in the spiritual realm, because it's like they teach you, and then, or they give the guidance to you, give the knowledge to you. You take that, do whatever it is that you're going to do with it, whether it's creative expression or teaching people, or you taking that wisdom and making something out of it, whatever it is. You take what they've given you and you grow, you transform, you expand. And this allows them to show their gifts, show their abilities, show how they are a guide, how they're strengthening their level of ability of guiding you and helping you. So it goes both ways. Like the more you're able to do certain things, you're showing off. It's like they're bragging about you. For many of you, your ancestors are bragging about you. Like, it's almost like, like I'm not like, just imagine like, when you would see things like a grandparent holding their, grandchild's picture or something like that. And like, look at my grandchild, look at what they're doing. Like, this is how they talk about you in the spiritual realm. They're talking about you like, look, this is what Power One is doing. Do you see what Power One did? Did you see how they did that? Like, they're bragging about you. They're like, and many of you continue to outdo yourself. It's like your ancestors have like this view of how they thought you would be and what the things that they think that you're going to do and how you're going to do it. And it's like you supersede their expectations. Like you blow them out of the water. They're so impressed. Your ancestors are very impressed by your growth, by your diligence, by your loyalty. Many of you take the time to go within. You take the time for enlightenment. You take the time to learn and to grow. They are extremely impressed. Let's get some more cards. This is really beautiful. They're very much like, yeah, that's our Power One. Like, yep, you see what it is. That's Power One. Okay. Connect with animals. Remember who you are. Earth magic. Okay. Creation. Abundance. Focus. So this is what I was saying. Like, when you do things, like your ancestors give you tests, okay? They give you tests and they're like, all right, let's see what they're going to do with this. And it's like you exceed their expectations. Whatever the test is, it's like you get above the grade that they thought you would get. Let's just say they forecasted that you would get an 85% on this test, 85 out of 100, right? You get 101. Like you get extra credit. Like you exceed what they envisioned, what they thought, how the outcome was going to be. You exceeded. And many of you continue to outdo yourselves and you continue to exceed expectations and you continue to give your ancestors something to talk about. Like that keeps coming through your ancestors. Like tell them we brag. Tell them we're out here like, yeah, you see what this is? Like that's us. Like many of you in the spiritual realm, your ancestors are like, Power One, you know what lineage that is. Like that's really it's so beautiful. Like they're really like, yeah, like that's our lineage. That's all us. Like no one can claim Power One, you already know. Like you know what lineage this is. Many of you, your ancestors are high up. You know, your ancestors have rank. They have that, you know, they have that royalty status. They have abundance. You know, people, not people, well, people also, but in the spiritual realm, your ancestors are important. Okay, they're not like, they are above. Okay, for many of you, they're royalty. So it's like they're able to brag on you. And like, again, many of you, they're going to be blessing you. They already have been blessing you, but you're getting ready to be blessed even more because of the work that you're doing. Many of you are hyper focused. You're not playing any games. And again, the ancestors are like, they teach you something or they give you the guidance, they give you the knowledge. You take it and literally run with it. And it's like you create something that they didn't even expect for you to do. Many of you, again, you're exceeding. And your ancestors keep coming up with different tests for you, different, like they keep giving you different things. Okay, what is Power One going to do? And it's almost like they're giving it to you because they're just shocked. Like you are extremely inspirational to your ancestors. Extremely. Sometimes they're in shock and awe about you, about how you're expanding, transforming, growing, learning. And they feel like you're remembering who you are. You're remembering not only who you are, who your soul is, but your lineage. Like how strong your lineage is, how connected, how abundant. Like you're walking in your abundance and you're seeing the blessings. You're seeing the abundance. You're seeing how blessed you really are because your lineage is blessed. Like many of you, your lineage is rich. And this wealth is going to be translating into the material if it has not already translated for you. Some of you may already be wealthy, but if you're not wealthy yet, you will be because your lineage is wealthy. But many of you had to go through things to find this. You know, you weren't just given this at birth. You may not have been born into wealth. You had to bring it back. This is what your soul needed to do. And so some of you reached wealth before your ancestors thought you would. Like they thought that, like, let's just say your ancestors had you down for becoming wealthy at the age of 50 and you became wealthy at 30, you know, something like that. Like, it's like you have exceeded these expectations and they're just in shock. And they just really don't, they're really like, what are you going to do next? Like, for some of you, your ancestors are trying to catch up. Like, they're trying to catch up. Like, they're finding more things to give you. They're finding more knowledge for you. They're finding more tests, more wisdom to share with you because, again, the more you grow, the more they grow. Okay? The more when you grow and level up from the things that they give you, they level up. And this allows them to bless you even more. This allows them to give to you even more, whether this is mentally, spiritually, physically, materially. It doesn't matter. They're able to, you know, they're giving you the ideas to create because many of you are extremely creative. Your lineage is very creative, okay? And so they give you these ideas, do this. And that's a gift, that's abundance because it's going to give you more abundance in the physical. Okay, and it's going to be very, you know, worth your while. Now let's get some messages from your ancestors. Your ancestors think very highly of Power One. Okay, let's find out. How does the ancestors view Power One? And messages from the ancestors, please. Okay, Power One. Power One, messages from the ancestors. And how do they view Power One? Okay. Power One, dangerous lover. Okay, so what I'm hearing is some of you have attracted, there's a lot of cards here. There's a lot of ancestors that want to talk. Some of you have attracted dangerous lovers into your life because you love love. And so your ancestors are saying, you know, you had to go through that. You had to go through these lessons. You had to learn. because a lot of you love love. You love to be in love. You're a lover. You're a lover at heart. And so they don't want you to feel like this is what you're always going to have. They're saying that's not true. You had to learn the lessons and clear some karma with those type of lovers. Okay. Yeah, see, look, clear obstacles. Okay, you had to clear that. You had to learn. You had to grow. Be proud of yourself because we are. This is what I'm saying. They're so proud of you. They're like, please be proud of yourself. Please celebrate yourself because you are so amazing. And, you continue to grow. They want you to show more gratitude for your lovers, more gratitude for your past, the lessons, the obstacles you've had. Show more gratitude for these things because these things have made you who you are. They don't want you to self-sabotage. They want to, they're saying stop it. Don't feel like, something bad is going to happen. Don't feel like you're not safe. Don't feel like you don't deserve certain things. It's not true. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Same gifts from past lives. So they want you to know again, some of the gifts that you've had from past lives. Okay, so you're very gifted. Clear karmic debt. This is what you're doing. You're clearing karmic debt, whether this is in the material world, in the spiritual realm, and this is what they're helping you with. They're helping you to become karmic debt free. Okay, 6 children. So many of you are meant to have children this lifetime. Okay. Stay tuned, still developing. So again, things are still developing. You may have had it in your mind you're going to be with a certain person or your life is going to go in a certain way. And they want you to know, don't hold on to that. That's a part of that self-sabotage. Even if you feel like this person is who you're meant to be with and, you should be with this person, they're saying don't hold on to that because things are still developing. You don't know what's happening in the background. They're working things out. So that's a part of that self-sabotage. Don't sabotage yourself. Stay present in the moment, okay? Forgive yourself now. So forgive yourself for the things that have happened. For some of you, it could have been a twin flame or a soulmate connection. Forgive yourself. Maybe this person hurt you. Maybe this person took you through a lot. Forgive yourself. Okay, forgive yourself for the things that have happened in your past relationships because romantic relationships keep coming up. But forgive yourself overall. But again, if you've dealt with a lot with romantic situations, they want you to know you needed to learn those lessons and you had to clear those obstacles. Action, the time is now. So you're going to be taking action on something. Something is coming up for you that you're going to be taking action on. Gossip. So they want you to know people are gossiping about you, but they're saying that you're okay, you're protected. And they're saying people are going to talk. And that's just that. Because you're a rebel, you push past the status quo. You do what you want to do and you follow what they tell you to do. So they're proud of you. Well, this is again, whether you're in the physical realm, you may not be wealthy yet, but you will be. So your ancestors are saying, start carrying yourself like you're wealthy. Start acting as if you're wealthy because you are wealthy. It's getting ready to start showing up for many of you. 2 children. So children is coming up again. Again, some of you have a special connection with children or you're meant to have children also, but some of you are meant to teach children as well. Release your ex or exes. So again, this is again saying, forgive yourself, forgive the exes, forgive the past lovers, okay? And it's time to release them. You leave me speechless. You leave your ancestors speechless. They're speechless at the things that you're doing. Needs to be with a lot of people. So you do help a lot of people. You give to a lot of people. You are with a lot of people. But remember to balance that. Look at that. I didn't even see this until I just saw it just now. But balance it. Balance alone time with being with people. Balance the scales. But again, that's that karmic debt that your ancestors are helping you balance. Clairvoyance. So your clairvoyant abilities are building here along with your clairsentience ability. So that's being able to feel, okay? Feel and to see future events and things like that. Someone has their eyes on you. So they want you to know a romantic prospect has their eyes on you, okay? Someone definitely has romantic feelings for you. Fast changes, movement, you are safe. This is what I was saying. Things are changing really quickly with that action. You're going to be taking action on something. Things are changing fast, but they want you to know that you are safe. There's nothing to worry about. Don't self-sabotage this. You are safe. Master teacher. Again, teacher keeps coming up. You are a teacher. drink more water, and take your vitamins. They want you to take care of yourself and continue to release toxic behavior, toxic people, continue to release low vibrational frequencies. And you're very spiritual. You know, that's who you are. You're naturally extremely spiritual. Okay, let's get your final messages, okay? Let's get the final. Okay, these are going to be questions from your ancestors to you. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there yet? What will it take for me to feel well? To where does my soul want to travel? Am I clear on what my soul really wants? What can I burn? So it's time to burn away any shame, any regret. It's time to burn away any shame, regret, hurt, heartbreak, especially with your romantic relationships. Again, many of you are lovers. You love love, you love to be in love, but it's time to burn away resentment, burn away guilt, shame, regret, heartbreak, sadness. Forgive yourself, forgive your past exes and lovers, okay? Forgiveness is really important for you right now, because the more you forgive and release, the more that unblocks your energy, it unblocks your heart chakra, it unblocks things so things can flow to you. It removes those energy blocks so things can be in alignment and things can come to you. Okay, and this could be affecting your health. With this coming up with your health, some of you may be having health issues, or you're trying to get healthier. This could be a blockage with your physical health. So really release the resentment, release the pain, release the shame, release the guilt, release those things. Those are low frequencies. They no longer serve you. It's time for you to forgive yourself and forgive those people. But evaluate where you are with your health. What are your health goals? Where do you want to be? Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to gain more muscle or tone, or eat healthier, or become plant-based, or whatever it is. But what is it going to take for you to feel well? What is it going to take for you to get to where you want to be? And that's just taking action with that. Drinking more water, taking those vitamins, eating healthier, taking a step by step, day by day, moment by moment. Each day you can make a choice to eat better. Each day you can make the choice, are you going to move your body today? Drinking more water, things like that, setting yourself up to take the action and to be successful. And then we have, where does my soul want to travel? Where do you want to go? Traveling is definitely helpful for you to unravel your soul on a deeper level, for you to get in tune with your soul and the messages from your soul and your gifts and the things that you're here to do as part of your purpose. So where are you being called to travel? Where does your soul want to travel? And for many of you, this is for pleasure. This is not for work, because some of you travel for work. I'm speaking in terms of pleasure. Your ancestors want to ask you, for pleasure, where does your soul want to go? And then finally, are you clear on what your soul wants? I'm being guided to read the back. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go with all your heart. So again, that's removing the blockages in your heart by forgiving and letting go of those things and taking out those limitations and the shoulds. If you knew that you couldn't fail, what does your soul really want? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to be successful in? What is it you really want? Because your ancestors are here to help you. They're here to assist you to get the things that you want, but you have to be clear on what it is you want. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for healing. I'm proud of you. Keep going. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are so necessary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. My name is Nicole. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Oh my God, like every time I want to begin Pal 2, it's like I start having like hiccups or something. I don't know. That's a message for someone. I feel like it's just like a lot of clearing in your throat chakra. But anyway, thank you for showing up for yourself, for loving yourself, for being here, being present. Thank you for doing the work. Let's get into it. How do your ancestors view you, pal? To go after your goals, persist, encourage, advance. So they view you as someone that is a warrior. You know, whether you view yourself like this or not, they view you as a warrior, someone that persists, someone that keeps going, someone that overcomes obstacles. And when you are met with opposition, you're met with chaos for some of you, you're met with um, some of you have had to fight. You've had to fight all of your life. You've had to be a fighter, a warrior. You've had to stand up, and you continue to keep going. And they're really proud of you. Like, you continue to persist. You continue to advance. You continue to grow. You continue to be ambitious and focused and, move forward despite the circumstances, despite the things that are happening, because many of you have had to deal with conflict, you've had to deal with war, you've had to deal with feeling like you're on a team by yourself and defending yourself and defending your rights. So they're very proud of you for this. Okay, let's move forward. Let's find out what else is going on. Okay, this is 10 of Swords, and this says destruction, the Devil, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups, and this says illusion. Two of Swords, and this is equilibrium. 4 of Cups, comfort. 4 of Pentacles, stability. The Hermit. 3 of Cups, abundance. And Father of Fire. So this is King of Wands. Okay, pile 2. Okay, pile 2. So how do your ancestors view you? They view you as someone that's extremely wise. For many of you, they feel like, now this may not apply for everyone, but for some of you, they feel like you don't always live up to your potential, or you're starting to recognize that either you have been unaware of your true potential or your true gifts or your true abilities, and maybe you're becoming more aware. But they feel like you're so gifted. They feel like you're so gifted, you're so grounded, you're so stable. Many of you, you're a chosen one. Your ancestors have chose you. They chose you to clear karmic debt. They chose you to balance the scales between the karmic debt of your family. Unfortunately, many of you have a lot of karmic debt within your lineage, okay? Generational trauma, generational curses, okay, quote unquote, generational pain, generational tragedy. Like, there's been long lines of issues through generations, and you were chosen. You were chosen to clear things, to clear the obstacles, to clear the debt, to cut away the things that no longer serves your lineage, your family, okay? For some of you, this is addictions. For some of you, it's the feeling of stability, feeling of groundedness, feeling of feeling safe, having a nice home. Many of you, the ancestors chose you to create the legacy. Many of you, your family doesn't really have a legacy outside of pain and tragedy and addictions and things like that. And you were chosen to create a legacy. And this legacy is grounded in the truth, grounded in light, grounded in abundance, grounded in prosperity, grounded in growth, moving forward. Many of you, it's like your lineage has suffered has suffered through generations of famine, of homelessness, not really having a home or not having a stable home, or addictions, okay? Whether this is gambling, drugs, alcohol, abuse, all types of things. And your ancestors view you as the one. You're the one. You're the one that's going to balance the scales. Many of you are already doing this. But if you're not, your ancestors are saying they're seeing you as the one. They're giving you the resources. They're giving you the knowledge. They're giving you the wisdom. They're giving you the information. They're giving you the help, the support. They're putting a lot of energy into you being the one. For some of you, you are going to be the first one to reach a certain money status within your family. You're going to be the first one to maybe have a degree or something in your family. You're going to be the first one to start a business in your family. You're going to be the first one to own a home in your family or a mansion, okay? You're going to be the first one to do a lot of different things. For some of you, you may even be the first one to have a healthy marriage, or healthy connection, things like that. Like, you are going to be the first. And the ancestors are giving you that support. They're giving you the resources because they see you as strong, wise, a person that has the ability to overcome obstacles, to overcome pain, overcome addictions. Some of you have been dealing with these same things that your lineage has dealt with. You may have had a gambling addiction. You may have had alcohol addiction. You may have had issues with abuse. You may have had issues having unhealthy relationships, things like that. Like, the ancestors are saying you had to go through these things because you're clearing it, you're overcoming it, so the next generation doesn't have to do it. Like, it's going to stop with you. All of this is going to stop with you. Like, you're clearing so much karmic debt this lifetime, and it's not easy. I'm sending you a lot of love because it's definitely not easy. This is not easy to do, but your ancestors see you as the one with the passion, the strength, the intelligence, the grit. Like, many of you are so much stronger than you know or than you give yourself credit for. And your ancestors see you as a pillar of strength. They see you as a leader. They see you as a leader in the family. They see you as someone that's able to lay a new foundation, to lay new roots, to change the narrative, to change the story over your family, to switch it to another side, to transform it. They see you as an alchemist. They see you as the one to bring love and comfort to the lineage, to bring more abundance to the lineage. Again, many of you, your lineage has suffered in poverty for generations. And they want you to know that the money that they're giving you, they're not giving it to you for you to just take this as they don't want you to take anything lightly. They don't want you to take the resources and the abundance that they give to you lightly. They want you to follow what they're trying to tell you to do, because many of you are very closely connected with your ancestors and your ancient ancestors. And what's coming through here is they have a very clear vision on where they see your lineage going. And you have turned this wheel. Either you're turning the wheel of fortune or you have turned it. And it's moving in a new direction thanks to you. Okay? They're very proud of you, extremely proud of you. Thanks to you, things are finally turning the corner for your lineage. A lot of this debt is being removed and things are going in a more positive, abundant path, okay? But they don't want you to get weary. They don't want you to lose hope. They don't want you to feel overwhelmed, because they're saying you were chosen because of your strength, your gifts, your talents, and your abilities. And you are writing a new story for your lineage. And this is not easy to do, but you're doing it. You're already doing it. And you have the passion and the rigor and the robust nature to do this. Like, you're so gifted beyond belief. This is what your ancestors need you to know. Your gifts and your strength is unmatched. And this is going to cause jealousy. It's going to cause some, uncomfortability. but it's nothing you can't handle. And many of you, again, are being guided to leave the family because the ancestors trust you with their vision. This is what your ancestors, this is how they see you. A trustworthy, loyal person to lead the family to the next place. You could be trusted with the vision. Not, other family members. They didn't know what to do with the money that they received. They didn't know what to do with that. They didn't do the right thing. They trust you. So this is why they're coming through like they trust you so deeply because they have a clear vision of what they want the family to look like and to grow into. And you are the one bringing the family to the next level. And so when they give you certain things, you must be obedient. You must follow. Because if you don't, you're slowing down the progress. And this is what you don't want to do because you've already been pushing it forward so much. Like, don't slow it down because they'll slow down the abundance. Okay, let's get some more out. Your ancestors really do. I mean, this is really powerful. Like, they see the world in you. Like, they chose you. Like, you're the one. Like, they think so highly of you, extremely highly. I feel like they want you to see your own strength. Like, they're kind of coming through saying, like, you don't see, like, why you had to go through this. It's because we trust you with the vision. Like, let that sink in. Your ancestors trust you with the vision for the lineage. And I'm not talking about this generation. I'm talking about multiple generations to come. Many of you, your ancestors need for you to know that we're talking about 10 generations down the line. They're still going to be talking about you. They're going to be like, my great, 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 said this, did this. Like, they're going to be talking to you so many generations down the line. You will not be forgotten. And I'm not sitting here saying that, like, you needed to hear that, like, this is a glory moment, but it is. Your ancestors want you to know you're glorious. Okay, let's get some more out here. Okay, hunger. Many of you have a wolf animal totem. Will, purity, family connections. Wow. Tune in and connect. And back to basics. Okay. How do your ancestors view you? Again, many of you are the leader of your family. Okay, and this may be something that like you don't really want or you don't want to deal with, or like your family gets on your nerves, or you don't get along with people in your family. That's not for everyone, but for some of you, I feel like that is the case. There's some tension here, tension within your family, and some of it is jealousy. Some of it is because you have this strength and you have these talents and this ability that the family members, I'm not saying that they don't have. That's not what I'm saying at all, but they're not tapping into it, okay? And this is why the ancestors are trusting you. They're trusting you immensely with this vision because they know that you will do it. They know, and this is why they're like, tune in and connect, because they're giving you everything you need to do this. The will. They see you. They see that you're hungry. They see that you don't give up. They see that you don't buckle. You don't bend. You don't just let things go easily. Like, you go after it. You don't just stop here. You keep going. And they see your purity. And this is why, again, they're giving you this vision, because they see that sometimes you're so pure, you can get blinded by certain situations in the world because you're sensitive and things hurt you. And, it does hurt your feelings sometimes that the family doesn't like what you say or like the way you move, or they don't always agree with you. It does feel hurtful, and they're acknowledging that. But they're saying, keep your purity because you're pure, you're divine, and they're giving you the vision, and you have to trust it, even though you cannot see exactly what it is. Because many of you, they can't tell you everything at once because it's too much. The vision is too intense. It's too grand, okay? I'm not saying that they need to spoon feed this to you, but it's like they have to just tell it to you when they feel like you're ready, because it's a lot. They know that you have a big task here. They know that this is a lot that they're asking from you. And this is why they're so proud of you. This is why they're so dedicated to you, because they see that you're dedicated to this path, this journey, and that you're not giving up, and you're remaining pure, you're remaining dignified, you're remaining graceful, even though you're dealing with a lot. You're fighting things that people in your family dealt with 5 generations ago. You know, like, you're clearing that. You're removing it. You're removing those layers of programming, of pain, of abandonment, rejection. Like, you're removing a lot of things that you may not even realize. And you're doing it. You're doing it. And your ancestors are so proud. They want you to, they're so proud how you're following your intuition, because they speak to you through your intuition. And they want you to know that sometimes leadership, I don't want to say lonely, because a lot of people say leadership is lonely. And I don't like this. I used to believe that, but now I'm breaking that belief down. It doesn't have to be lonely. What it is that sometimes you have to walk alone. Doesn't mean it's lonely. Lonely is that's a belief. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything doesn't have to be lonely, because when you know that you're supported and loved, and you know that if you have to walk it alone, you're not alone. Like, we're never alone. Even if we think we are alone, we're not. So it's like, your ancestors are like, don't feel lonely because you're not alone. They're right there with you. But sometimes you got to walk that path alone with that wolf energy. That's like the lone wolf. Many of you are a lone wolf. Or they want you to honor that within yourself and know that sometimes you do have to walk a path alone. But you're not alone. You're not lonely, okay? And that's sometimes what a leader has to do. And because you're a leader, and again, they see you unifying the family. Now, your ancestors want you to know this unity may not be that clear with this generation. You know, it may not. It may or may not. It's going to be different for everyone here. But the generations to come will be unified because of you. Because many of you, your family has dealt with issues of the family being on one page, being unified, being together, because of ego, because of pride, because of issues, okay? And so that's why they're saying you are the leader of the family. You're unifying. You're bringing people together. And it's because of your determination, your courage, your strength, your will. They are so proud of you. Many of you, your ancestors want you to know that it's like you have been fighting things from childhood. You have been on guard, fighting for your life, fighting for your freedom, fighting for what is right, fighting for who you are since childhood, because your family has been so fragmented. So many things have tried to destroy your lineage, okay? And a lot of it has had to do with addictions and pride and ego. And that has been just a destroyer for generations. And the ancestors are saying, you're changing the narrative. Like, the ancestors want you to realize the kind of work that you're doing. And they want you to be proud of yourself and to celebrate yourself, because they celebrate you. They are proud of you. They are so proud of you. They want me to keep saying that because someone here needs to hear it. Someone here is doubting, their journey, or doubting where things are going. They are proud of you. Celebrate yourself. Be proud of yourself, because you're doing things that have never been done for your lineage. And you may not see everything this lifetime, or not this, with this, like, you may not be able to see everything yet, but you will. And generations to come, they're going to be talking about you and the things that you've done, the things that you created, and the changes that you made with the narrative regarding your family. For some of you, your family may be well known, or people know about your family in the community, and they know about the tragedies. They know about the things that have, affected your family, particularly with addictions and deceptions and pride and ego and lies and things like that. you're here to change it. Many of you are going to be bridging the gap, bringing family members together that haven't talked for years. Because from what I'm getting, for some of you, pride and ego issues have caused so many separations within your family. You're going to be bringing family members together. They don't even know why they're mad at each other, but they've just been holding on because, the pride and ego issues, they've been holding on for so long. But for some of you, there's issues with this addiction issues deep. And again, you may struggle with addictions, or you may not have, but you've seen it. It's in your family, okay? Even if you haven't struggled with addiction, it's deep, and you are breaking that. You are breaking that. Let's get some more messages. This is really, be proud of yourself. Your ancestors are so proud of you. They are so proud of you. And they're like, they chose you. They chose you. They picked you. They trust you with the vision. They don't trust other people in your family, but they trust you. So they're like, when they give you abundance, be obedient. Listen to what they say, because the vision is clear for them. And they have a strong vision for your lineage. Okay, pile 2. Messages from the ancestors. How do the ancestors view pile 2? Wow. Pile 2. Pile 2. Messages from the ancestors. How do the ancestors view pile 2? All right, let's get into this. Focus on children. So some of you have children, or you have a child, or maybe you work with children, or you want to work with children. So focus on children right now. If you have your own children, focus on your children. They need that love and attention from you. You are ready for the truth. This is what I was saying. Your ancestors want to keep giving you the vision, but they can't. They have to spoon feed it to you. Like, it's so layered, it's so intricate, it's so deep. Okay, like, where's that card? This is deep. The roots go deep for where they want this family to go. Okay, and so they have to give it to you a little bit at a time. They can't overwhelm you, because you already are dealing with enough, and they know that. Okay, so they're going to give you more as it goes on, and they just want you to trust and be obedient. Emotionally and mature, time to grow up. So they want you to keep growing emotionally, okay? Because again, you're very strong. Many of you may be very strong in the material world, but now it's time to grow emotionally. Grow within your emotions, okay? Become more emotionally intelligent and aware. First marriage. So some of you are going to be getting married this lifetime, or you are married, or you have been married, but marriage is also significant for your lineage. Having a building with a strong partner, okay, because there's something here about marriage. Many of you, the marriages have not lasted, or they haven't been healthy, they haven't been strong. Your lineage, your ancestors want you to know you need a strong partnership, whether it's marriage or not, a strong partnership to help you lead the legacy, okay? The foundation needs to be with a strong, loving, healthy connection. And this is why they're saying it's time to grow up. It's time for you to become more emotionally mature. Capricorn energy. So again, this is also about, again, there's something here public. For some of you, your family may be public. But again, that root chakra, the roots of the family, the image, how your family is presented to the public, okay? And for some of you, again, this is about Saturn energy too, with that karmic debt, clearing those things out, but your image and the roots that you're laying with the foundation here. Again, new intentions. Your ancestors are going to be giving you some new intentions. And this is why they're saying you're ready for the truth. Because now it's time for you to step into being the leader of the family. And it's time for you to recognize that you're strong, you're supported, and you're here to do this. And you're here to take this family to the next level. And they're ready to tell you the next steps in order to do so. Okay, we have Gemini energy. So your higher self is going to be communicating with you too. You're getting ready to get communication on setting new intentions to lay a firm foundation to grow your lineage and grow the family. Fake lover. So again, no fake love, okay? No fake love. This has been an issue within your lineage. Fake love relationships, unhealthy relationships. They want you to have a healthy, loving connection to build with, to lay the roots with. Light worker, many of you are light workers, okay? You're here to lay the light. But again, this is with the roots. You're laying the light on the darkness within your lineage, okay? You're putting the light on that to balance this energy. Solo journey, okay? So again, some of you, you got to walk that path alone. And it's okay. You're the leader. You're equipped to do this. You can do this, okay? And if you have father issues as well with that Capricorn energy, heal that. Heal your father wounds, okay? Because you're a leader. You may be a father, mother here, but heal your father wounds. So public platform, that's coming up again. So some of you, again, your family is going to be known on a public platform. And so the image is important. And that's a part of the plan too. Follow your intuition. Your ancestors are saying you're extremely intuitive, but it's time to follow your intuition and trust your intuition, okay? And if you're being guided, if your family is being guided to be on a public platform, they're saying that's for a reason. That's not for everyone, but they're saying that's for a reason. That's for people to follow the type of things that you're doing and to look at you for inspiration, okay? High-level soulmate. So many of you, you have a high-level soulmate that you're meant to grow with and learn with. Precognition, you may know who this person is, or your ancestors may be revealing this person to you. Telepathy, you may be telepathically communicating with this person, but your ancestors are giving you communication, okay? They want you to know that you're a student of the universe, that you're here to learn and here to learn a lot. They want you to know that you have the ability to speak and to see spirits. You're an earth angel, okay? You have a best friend here that you're going to be, and this could be the romantic partner, but it doesn't have to be. But you're going to have the people that come along to help you build. Encouragement and love all around. You have, again, even if you're on the solo journey right now, you have love around, okay? And encouragement, and your ancestors are sending you love and encouraging you. With this peacemaker energy, this is saying, again, you're going to be the peacemaker in your family. So keep your energy calm, and you're funny. Your ancestors think you're very funny, okay? All right, now let's get some questions from your ancestors. Your ancestors, what questions do they want to ask you, okay? Let's find out. How can I be more flexible? How can I be more flexible right now? What if it was easy? Am I focused on what I want most? To whom am I comparing myself to right now? Okay, how to. So your ancestors want to ask you, are you comparing yourself to anyone? And if you are, you need to stop, okay? There's no one like you. There's no one on a journey like you. There's no one that could do what you can do. So there's no room for comparison. You're on your own journey. Love your journey. Love yourself. Love the things that you're doing. There's no one like you. What if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find a solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace. Receive guidance. You are supported. You are supported. You are very supported. Like I said, your ancestors are giving you the gift of resources. They're giving you the gift of abundance. You're so supported. And that's support and protection as well. So expect ease, expect grace. Call in for support, ask for help. Pray, ask for help, whatever it is that you want to do, however you do it, but calling in. How can you be more flexible? How can you, not be so rigid? What can you loosen up on? What can you lighten up on? How can you be more flexible? Because as a leader, you're going to need to be flexible with things for the family, flexible with how things are going, okay? So don't be so rigid about things. Tap into yourself to be more flexible. And finally, am I focused on what I want? So your ancestors want to know, are you focused on what you want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Okay, so your ancestors are saying, what is it you want to focus on? Many of you, they want you to really connect with them. What do you want to focus on? Because they want you to achieve. They want you to shift your focus to whatever it is you're trying to achieve, whatever it is that you want most, so you can be victorious and you can succeed and you can move forward to the next thing. So again, this is about your legacy. This is about the lineage. This is about moving forward and leading, okay? And you have what it takes and you're fully supported and protected on this mission. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm proud of you. Please be proud of yourself. You're so amazing. You're so gifted and talented. You are the leader that your ancestry needs. Your lineage needs you, okay? Take care of yourself. Follow what they're telling you to do because you have what it takes. You're stronger than you know. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Pile 3, welcome. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. My name is Nicole. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for healing and doing the work. I'm sending you so much love. Let's get into it. Begin writing now. Create, express, inspire. How do your ancestors view you, Pile 3? So they view you as someone that's very creative. They view you as someone that has a story to tell. You're very expressive. For many of you, they view you as being very wise. They view you as you can create anything. You can do anything. Many of you, you already create many things, and they just see you as someone who listens to them. Many of you, your ancestors, they give you inspiration, and you follow that inspiration to create, okay? Your ancestors are giving you ideas. They're giving you creativity. They're giving you the ideas to create something very magical, very something that is meant to give you a lot of fulfillment, okay? For many of you, this is like spiritual abundance, physical abundance, wealth, materially, like it's meant to make you feel so good, okay? Let's get some more. They view you as extremely creative, like you can make and do anything. King of Wands, so this is Father of Fire, but this is King of Wands. The Tower. Death. Ace of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. And this says work. Eight of Swords. And that says interference. The Hierophant. Son of Water. This is a Knight of Cups. The Star. And Eight of... This is Eight of Pentacles. Circumspection. Okay. How do your ancestors view you? Wow, this is powerful energy. Powerful, powerful energy. Your ancestors view you as a powerhouse, okay? They view you as a lighthouse. They view you as someone that's here to light up the world, that's here to share your vision, your dreams, your light with the world. Many of you are here to inspire the world, inspire so many people. You're here to give to the world. You're here to share your gifts, your knowledge. They view you as someone that's brave, someone that's daring to go on a path that, you know, many of your ancestors were not able to travel on. They view you as someone that's not afraid of change, that's not afraid to move past societal constructs and societal beliefs into a new era, a new way of being. They view you as someone that's very passionate about your work, the things that you're creating, the things that your artistry, your artistic nature, your creativity, your work ethic. You have a very strong work ethic. They really admire you. They admire your ability to overcome, to work, to creatively express yourself, regardless of what people say, what people think, regardless of rejection, or like some of you have gone through things when, like, within your life and your career where you've been rejected, or you've been ridiculed, or you've been bullied, or you've been, people try to discount you, and your ancestors are like, you continue to transform, you continue to transmute, you continue to create alchemy, you continue to look ahead, you continue to tap into yourself and tap into your abilities and tap into different ways of being and different ways of doing things, and you continue to see things from a higher perspective, to see things from a different lens. Your ancestors feel like, you are the one that's transforming the story over the lineage, transforming how people view you and how people view your lineage. Many of you have gone through many transformations. Some of you have even gone through near-death experiences. Some of you have really gone through some harsh circumstances. And your ancestors are like, you're changing people's perspective, their perception of what maybe, what your lineage represents. Because some of you, I'm getting this energy of, you are a highly evolved soul, and your lineage has been around for who knows how long, okay? Some of you, your lineage dates back to ancient Egypt, okay? Some of you, your lineage dates back to Asia, okay? The different families in the Asian culture, the ancient Asian culture. I'm getting a definite ancient energy from this pile, from Asia, from Egypt, from Africa, other places in Africa as well, from the Middle East, okay, India, okay, I'm hearing Peru. I'm also hearing Israel, Jerusalem, China, okay, Korea. There's an ancient energy for your lineage, for your ancestors. For some of you, ancient ancestors are coming through. I'm also hearing South Africa. So there's definitely this energy of ancient energy through your ancestral lineage, okay? And so in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm, people have this sense of perception of you and your family, you and your lineage, okay? And you're changing the narrative. You're changing what people would think of your lineage, or where you come from, where you originate from, okay? How that area has been perceived, or how people have done things from that place, or, that narrative, okay? However that looks for you. You're changing people's perceptions. And not only are you changing their perceptions, but you're changing the narrative over yourself as well. Some of you have had a certain narrative that has followed you for the last 5 years or 10 years or something like that. And you're shifting that. You're shifting from that energy that people once knew you as into something else, into a more solid, stable, calm, level-headed, clear judgment. Like, you're shifting into a mentor, a leader, a spiritual leader, an authority, a person that has been through some things, and those experiences have shifted your way of living, your way of being, your consciousness has expanded, okay? And so your ancestors are so proud of you, because for many of you, your ancestors are coming through saying, your lineage has always had this reputation of being a hard worker, and, dedicated to work, and dedicated to, getting things done, and accomplishments and achievements. But it's you're shifting into something else. Like, your work ethic will not change, but there's something else that's happening here. Maybe more of a work-life balance. There's something here that you're shifting, and this is changing everything, Okay, it's changing how people see you, how people see your lineage, and it's changing the perception of your lineage moving forward. Like that your lineage is not all about the money, that your lineage is not all about work or greed or, there's something here with money. Okay, so your lineage may have had an obsession with money or an obsession with, abuse of power or greed, and your ancestors are proud of you. For some of you, I have to be honest, some of your ancestors are not on board with this new shift. And you have other ancestors that are going to be stepping in working with you, because some of you have ancestors that want to continue the way things have been going, and some of you have ancestors wanting you to move to a different level, which many of you are doing. Okay, that may not make sense for everyone, but for someone that's going to hit. For some of you, you have different ancestors coming through, shifting you to a new way of being and shifting you into a new paradigm. And this is going to bring you more abundance to you, not only you, but your lineage and the future generations to come. Okay. Your ancestors see you as a powerhouse, a beacon of light, a beacon of hope. For many of you, your ancestors admire you. They admire the work that you're doing. They admire your sense of stability. They admire your sense of transformation, your ability to transform, to move past obstacles, to move past barriers, to move past difficult situations, to continue to grow, continue to expand, continue to see things from a higher elevation and a higher lens. Okay, they're very proud of you, and it's like, even though you've dealt with a lot of things, that you still continue to smile, you still stand tall, stand firm, you still look forward, you still move forward, you still look to new beginnings, you're still hopeful, you're still inspired about what can happen next. Let's find out some more. Change. Yeah, there's a big change happening for you. Okay, big change. Blossoming, assessing. Get into nature. Connect with water. Interact and relate. Enjoy music. Okay, so how do your ancestors view you? I feel like part of this change may be a work-life balance for some of you. For some of you, I feel like you're getting into some type of flow. You're cracking some type of code. You're figuring out how to have a life and how to enjoy your work life too. Like some of you, again, your ancestors have been all about work, all about power, all about work, all about domination, control, things like that. And your ancestors are so proud that you are leaving those things behind and moving into a new paradigm. And this is not to say you're losing control, or not losing control, but you're surrendering that level of control. But this is not to say you're losing power, because you're absolutely not. You're gaining more power. You're becoming actually more powerful. Your ancestors see you as shifting, like from the dark to the light. Like in the past generations, some of the ancestors may have had issues with abuse of power, greed, things like that. You're shifting out of those things. You're completely changing it. You're changing that story. You're not going to have that same story. You're moving beyond those patterns. You're moving beyond those limitations. This is how they see you. They see you as someone that knows how to assess what's happening. You're growing from your situations. You're accepting change. You allow change and you move forward. You're starting to adapt to the constant evolution of change and how you're constantly evolving, and you're looking at things from a higher perspective. Like every single change, every single shift, you're assessing what is going on, what's happening, where are things going, where are things moving to. They're very proud because they're saying that helps you to grow even more, to blossom even more, to allow more abundance into your life. They're proud of you for interacting with them, to connecting with them. And not only are you connecting with your ancestors and interacting, you're going to be creating your own traditions. Many of you, they're encouraging you to create your own familial traditions, however that looks for you. They're saying they will help you. They're going to help you get the inspiration to create your own traditions. But they want you Many of you, they want you to start something new. And this is why all of this change has been going on, because you're meant to write a new chapter. This is why that Begin Writing Now came out, because it's like you're meant to write a new story. You're meant to tell a new story. You're meant to create new traditions. You're meant to create a family that may be soul family and blood family. For some of you, I'm getting like your family may not be all blood family. It may be soul family involved in your family too. And your ancestors are encouraging that. For some of you, it's been generations of not trusting people outside of the family. But then there's a lot of deception and betrayal inside the family. And so your ancestors are proud of you for creating family from whatever it is you feel like your family is, and not being held down by what society tells you, or what, your ancestors, some of the other ancestors have told you. Because like I said, for some of you, you've had other ancestors that were guiding the show, that were guiding the ship, that were trying to push you back into doing things one way that the previous generations were doing. And now you're expanding past that. You're moving beyond that. You see that that doesn't really serve you in your journey. So you have other ancestors coming in like, hey, we're going to help you go in this direction because you're ready. And we like this, and we're going to help support you even further. Okay. And so they see you, that you love nature. They see that you love to be in nature, that you have this connection with nature. You have this connection with water. They see you using the elements to your advantage, using your resources to your advantage, using resources to help you heal, help you to grow, to learn, to expand. There's a big expansive energy with this group too, because many of you are growing a lot this lifetime. You're blossoming so beautifully, so wonderfully, and your ancestors are so proud of you. They're so proud of the work that you're doing, how you're creating a new story. You're creating your own family, whatever that looks like for you. You're creating new traditions. If you haven't created traditions yet, they want you to have a focus there, because they want you to have some type of traditions, and they don't have to be what was done in the past. They're saying the traditions can be whatever it is that you want it to be. Many of you are out the box. You're not like everyone else. You're different. You are unique, okay? And they want you to have unique traditions. They want you to have different traditions. They don't want you to do it like what has already been done before. I mean, you can, but they want you to think outside the box. Because you are outside of the box. You're not like everyone else. So they want you to have traditions that feel good to you, that align with you, and that align to your nature. And this is why I said, for some of you, your family may not always be completely your blood family. Your family may be soul family as well. And your ancestors are saying, that's amazing. Don't get stuck in family only has to be blood family. Family is whatever it is you make it. Family is whatever it is you want it to be, okay? And they want you to trust yourself in this process, and trust that, you, like, the things that you're creating is what it's going to be and how you want it to be, okay? All right, let's get some more messages here. Let's find out some more what is going on. What do your ancestors need you to know? Messages from your ancestors, and how do your ancestors view you? Pile 3. Ooh, wow, okay, all these came out. All right, take these. It's a lot of cards. Let's take a couple more. Pile 3, what are your ancestors? How do they view you? What do they need you to know? Pile 3. All right, this is a lot. Okay. All right, expansion, growth. This is what I was saying. Right now is the time for expansion, okay? And they see you as an expansive person. You're continuing to grow. You're dedicated to change, dedicated to evolution. Continue to have this mindset, and they're proud of you. They're proud of you for changing, for growing, for blossoming. They're supporting you in this, but they want you to continue to have an expansive mindset, expansive consciousness. Any destructive behavior they want you to release, because it doesn't serve you. And this is what I feel like when I was saying before, the path that things were going on, and now you're changing the path, your family has had a history, or your lineage has had a history of destructive behavior. Okay, whether this is self-sabotage, whether it's addictions, whether it's that greed, that abuse of power, they don't want you to get caught in this. They want you to keep moving forward and keep expanding and knowing that you're supported, okay? Heart chakra, keep healing your heart chakra and opening up your heart chakra and loving yourself. You're coming to an end of a tough cycle here, okay? And heart chakra healing is available to you. Ask for help. They will help you. You're the leader of the family. Again, these traditions and family is whatever it is you make it. There's no control or limits over this. It's whatever it is you want it to be. They want to remind you to keep co-creating with the universe, okay? You are the leader. Keep going. See, again, you're the leader of the family. You're already the leader. Keep going. Keep leading, okay? You're already doing it. You have a youthful, child, innocent spirit. Keep tapping into that, okay? Trust and you shall receive. This is what I was saying. They're here to help you, okay? So trust, ask for what it is you need. You are very supported, protected, and loved. Trust, and you will receive it. Twin flame mission. So some of you, you may identify with this, you may not, but you have a very powerful mission, okay? And whether you have a mission with someone else, a divine counterpart, or whatever the situation is, you have a very powerful mission with you and your family. And you may have someone that you have a family with and that you carry out this mission with, okay? Mentor, guru. So again, many of you are a mentor. You're a leader, not in just with your family, but with other people as well. You're mentoring other people and you're leading other people. Private life. They want you to keep things in your life private. You share what you're told to share, but you're not meant to share everything with everyone, okay? It's not as bad as you think. So anything that you felt was going on that was not, that was difficult, they're saying it's not as bad as you think. When you see 555, again, more change. So again, change is coming in for you, Pile 3. But when you see that, continue to move forward, but know that this is them talking to you, your ancestors talking to you. Whatever is not in alignment, they're saying you need to release, okay? Because this is what's changing. Anything that's not in alignment with you, it needs to go. Give and receive. So give and receive in equal balance. When you see 222, trust, but it's good news on the way and your ancestors are talking to you. Continue to be driven. Continue to be ambitious. Continue to go after your goals and your dreams and your purpose. You are your own shaman. You are a healer. You heal yourself and you can heal others. You have the energy to heal others. And you have ancestors that are shamans, okay? That's a big part of your lineage. Things are aligning in your favor. Your ancestors are helping you align things that are favorable for you in alignment. Things are coming in alignment for you. This is what's changing. Things are transforming to align in your favor. So trust this and continue to release the things that no longer serve you. More Aquarius energy, okay? So again, you are different. You are unique. Your third eye is being upgraded as well. But you are different. Embrace how different and unique you are. Do you know what you really desire? Your ancestors are asking you that. Do you know what it is you really desire? Really ask yourself that. High vibes only. You're moving to a higher vibration. That's a part of this shift, okay? Medicine man, medicine woman. Again, you have the ability to heal not only yourself, but to heal others. So your ancestors are shamans, okay? They're healers. They help you to heal. They support you in your healing. If you need help with healing, ask for more help, particularly around the heart chakra. Communicate with love. Continue to communicate with love. Continue to be courageous, be bold, be brave, courage over fear. You guys had a lot of cards. 333. So you may be seeing these numbers. We have not a lot of number synchronicities come out. This is saying divine timing and manifestations and blessings are coming in, okay? Material world karma, They're helping you clear your karma in the material world. Many of you have had to learn a lot of lessons around money, around finances, around material things. They're helping you to balance this and clear it, and you have good things coming to you from you learning these lessons. Yes, Sagittarius energy. Many of you, this is about expansion again, but also traveling. Traveling is big for you, and your ancestors want you to travel. They want you to learn. They want you to learn on your travels and to grow within your travels. This helps you to grow. And you may create traditions around traveling. Very attractive. Keep the vibes high. Again, so right now, again, many of you are vibing really high. Your vibration is really high. It's continuing to go up. Many of you are transforming to a higher vibration than what you already are. So keep being attractive. Keep the vibes high. High vibes only. Automatic writer, they want you to know again, you have special writing abilities. You can manifest through writing. The things that you write, manifest. Okay? Write down your goals. Write down your vision. Write down your dreams. Write down the things that you're told to do. Sit down and just listen and tune in. Your ancestors communicate with you through your writing, okay? Addictions are killing the vibe. Yuck. So again, remember, you're releasing addictions, okay? These are addictions within your lineage. For some of you, I'm feeling abuse of power, greed, things like that, overworking, work addictions here. Remember, you're balancing these things out. Continue to release these things because they don't serve you. Secrets are safe and protected. Your ancestors are protecting you, protecting your energy, protecting your secrets, okay? There's nothing to worry about. Your ancestors, they got you. They're protecting you. They love you. They're helping you. They got you all the way. So don't worry about people finding out certain things. Like, your secrets are safe, okay? You are protected. Trust in your protection. Okay, let's get some final messages for you. Pile 2. All right. These are going to be questions from your ancestors. How can I surrender even more in this moment? Questions from the ancestors to you. What else could this mean? Am I apologizing for my truth? What are the dominant emotions that run my life? Okay. Okay, so are you apologizing for your truth? Your ancestors want to ask you that. Let me read the back. I'm guided to what part of you is apologizing for your truth and why. So ask yourself, are you apologizing for your truth? Are you apologizing for who you really are or how you feel or, whatever your truth is? Because true freedom is not apologizing for who you are, not apologizing for your truth, not apologizing for your true nature. Your ancestors want to ask you, how can you continue to surrender even more, let go even more, let go of control. Some of you within your lineage, there's this, history of, obsession with control, addiction to control, addiction to overworking, addiction to power. Letting go and surrendering gives you more power. It actually gives you more control. So continue to let go and surrender even more. Let go and surrender, and that's about letting go and trusting. Trusting that things are aligning the way it's supposed to. Trusting in divine timing. Trusting that if it's not working out right now, it will work out the way it's supposed to, and you can let it all go. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin feeling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. So what are the dominant emotions? Is it anxiety and fear, or is it joy, love, harmony, peace? The more you fill your day with love, hope, peace, harmony, things like that, joy, the more you will feel fulfilled and you attract more of that energy. You attract more of those vibrations. But if you're stressing and fearful and anxious, you will also attract that. So let those positive energies and vibrations fill your day, okay? And then finally, what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? So, this is again seeing something from a higher perspective, not seeing it from the lens of fear or self limiting beliefs, but seeing what else could this mean? Seeing this from a different perspective, a higher perspective, and understanding, like the card says, stepping outside of the trigger and looking at this from a different perspective to really get a full scope of why this is happening, what this could mean. Because even if it seems like things are not working out for you, they actually are. And they're working out for your highest good and highest good of all, even if it doesn't seem like it. So trust, let go, and surrender even more. And don't apologize for your truth. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Please take care of yourself. Please love yourself. Please overcome anything that's not in alignment with you. Release anything that's not in alignment with you, because amazing things are happening for you, Pile 3. Keep your vibration high. You are very attractive right now with your energy and your vibration. Keep going up. Keep looking forward. Keep the vibrations high. Take care of yourself. Be proud of yourself. Love yourself. I'll see you next time.